Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Zafir Francisca Aurora from the Biology Education Department, Universitas Lambung Mangkurat. It's a great honor to present our research entitled Pre-Service Biology Teacher Readiness for Wetland-Based Climate Change Education to Support the SDGs number 4 and number 13. The study was conducted collaboratively with my colleague Rina Octaviana, Ulyar Weda, and Opik Prasetyo. Today, I will explain why teacher readiness is an essential factor for implementing climate change education, particularly in wetland ecosystem, and how this contributes to achieving SDGs number 4 on quality education and SDGs number 13 on climate action. Okay? Uh, the first one is introduction. Climate change has become one of the most critical global challenges of the 21st century. Rising global temperatures, biodiversity loss, ecosystem degradation, flooding, droughts, and peatland fires increasingly threaten environmental sustainability and human well-being. Therefore, education is recognized as one of the most effective long-term strategies for addressing climate change. Climate change education, or CCE, enables students to develop climate literacy, critical thinking, environmental responsibility, and sustainable behavior. This educational approach directly supports Sustainable Development Goals number 4, which emphasize quality education, and SDGs number 13, which promotes climate action. Indonesia is a particularly vulnerable to climate-related disaster because of its geographical characteristics. In South Kalimantan, wetlands dominate the landscape. This ecosystem, including peatland, swamps, mangrove, and floodplains, play crucial roles in carbon sequestration, biodiversity conservation, water regulation, and climate adaptation. Consequently, wetlands provide authentic and contextual learning environments for biology education. Instead of teaching climate change only theoretically, students can literally investigate ecological processes occurring in their local environment. However, the success of wetland-based climate change education depends largely on teachers. Biology teachers are expected not only to understand climate science, but also to transform scientific knowledge into meaningful classroom learning experiences. Although previous studies have investigated climate literacy, environmental awareness, and sustainability education, three important research gaps remain. First, most previous studies focus on in-service teachers rather than pre-service teachers. Second, studies specifically addressing wetland-based climate change education are still very limited. Third, few studies integrate teacher readiness, wetland ecosystem, and sustainable development goals simultaneously. Therefore, this study aims to investigate the readiness of pre-service biology teachers to implement wetland-based climate change education using the UNESCO Greening Education Partnership Framework. Okay, next is our method. This study employed a quantitative descriptive survey design. The participant consisted of 72 undergraduate students from the Biology Education Department at Universitas Lambung Mangkurat. They were selected using a random sampling technique because they represent future biology teachers. Data were collected using the wetland-based climate change education readiness scale. The instrument consisted of 40 Likert scale items ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. The instrument measured for readiness dimension based on the UNESCO Grading Education and Partnership, which is grading curriculum, grading teacher, training and education system capacities, grading schools, and the last one is grading communities. Before the data collection, the instrument was validated by biology education experts and demonstrated high reliability based on Corumba Alpha. The research procedure included literature review, instrument development, expert validation, online survey experimentation, data screening, tabulation, and statistical analysis. Data were analyzed using descriptive statistics, including mean, percentage, standard deviation, and frequency. Furthermore, repeated measure ANOVA followed by Bonfermi post hoc analysis was conducted to compare the four readiness dimensions. Okay, so the result and discussion of our research, our finding indicates that pre-service biology teachers demonstrate high readiness across all four dimensions. Specifically, Greening curriculum reached 75.86%. Greening teacher training obtained 77.81%. Greening school achieved the highest score, which is 82.62%. And the last one is greening communities reached 78.83%. Overall, these findings suggest that future biology teacher possess adequate knowledge, awareness, confidence, and professional readiness to implement wetland-based climate change education. Although this dimension was categorized as high, it obtained the lowest score. This finding indicates that integrating climate change into biology curricula remains challenging. Many students understand climate change conceptually, but they still need stronger competencies in designing lesson plans, inquiry-based learning, contextual assessment, and project-based learning. The second dimension also demonstrates high readiness. This indicates that teacher education programs have successfully developed climate literacy and sustainability awareness. Nevertheless, future teachers or pre-service biology teachers still require more experiential learning through field activities, citizen science, and wetland-based research projects. Interestingly, Greening School achieved the highest readiness. This means respondents feel highly confident implementing sustainability initiatives within school. Example include waste management, biodiversity conservation, school gardening, water conservation, and wetland conservation. School therefore become living laboratories where climate action is experienced directly rather than merely discussed. The greening communities dimension also demonstrate high readiness. Respondents recognize that climate change education should extend beyond classroom. Collaboration with local communities allows students to learn from indigenous knowledge, wetland conservation practices, biodiversity management, and local climate adaptation strategies. Overall, these findings support the UNESCO Greening Education Partnership. Teacher readiness is a multi-dimensional. It involves curriculum innovation, pedagogical competence, institutional transformation, and community collaboration. Wetland ecosystem provide authentic context that connect scientific knowledge with local environmental realities. Therefore, wetland-based climate change education (CCE) represent an effective approach for preparing future biology teachers and sustainability educators. So the conclusion of our research, in conclusion, pre-service biology teacher demonstrate a high level of readiness to implement wetland-based climate change education across all four UNESCO dimensions. Greening school emerged as the strongest dimension, while greening curriculum remains the main area requiring further improvement through curriculum design and contextual learning development. More importantly, the study demonstrates that integrating wetland ecosystem into biology teacher education provides a practical pathway for developing future teachers capable of promoting climate literacy, environmental stewardship, and sustainable action. Ultimately, strengthening wetland-based climate change education contributes not only to improving teacher education, but also to achieving SDGs number 4 quality education and SDGs number 13 climate action. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. I will be happy to answer any question. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.